I would like to go to Japan and get some, or Hong Kong and get some meditation balls.
I mean, you can just go to Chinatown and get some meditation balls.
I said I want to go to Hong Kong.
Okay. I mean, pandemic. For one.
You right.
Don't know when it's lifting. For two, Chinatown's
might be the
right
hub
there.
of coronavirus. I don't know.
You wear a mask.
I could.
You
But
wash
anyway,
your hands.
yes, I would like some meditation balls.
We're late on this episode. It should have came out yesterday.
Sorry.
But,
Life.
Life indeed happens.
I am, well, I'm not going to say I'm struggling. I'm not going to speak any negativity. But I have had to adjust to my school schedule.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You started school. How's that?
It's going good. I would say it's going great. I took my first exam today.
What did you do? How'd you do?
Shorty got an A.
Nice.
I was upset because I missed one question. But
What was the question that you missed?
I don't even remember no more. It was something about active listening.
Of course. It makes sense.
But yeah, I was proud of myself. So it's just been an adjustment, but I think I've acclimated myself to
That's
this new
up.
educational schedule.
Never too old. I'm glad you bucking that not trend, but like that narrative.
Yeah.
Like people like, oh, I'm too old to go back to school. Never too old.
No, you're never too old
And
to, especially if it's for something that you are passionate about or something that you've always wanted to do or whatever.
Yeah.
Do it. Don't let your age or whatever discourage you.
For real.
It's possible.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna see if I keep that same energy when I get to my anatomy and physiology exam.
I mean, weren't you not pre-med, but like you went to school for
Health science.
science.
But that was quite some time ago.
Hey man, just gotta unearth it. It's still in there.
I hope so. I hope it's like riding a bike. 'Cause, yeah,
You got it.
for shizzle.
Currently in your ear is
The Not Your Kind of People podcast with Romantical
and Chinky Jones. Okie dokie.
Artichoke. Did I tell you I made some spinach and artichoke dip? I think I did. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So what's going on? How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm tired of this winter.
Man, we finna get smacked with like 15 more feet tomorrow.
For real, man. It's just like,
I'm tired of it.
just stop.
But we was the overdue. We haven't had no real snow for years.
Still though, man.
I'm tired of it. But, I'm not going to complain because you see what's going on in Texas.
I'm perplexed. Is that why it's so cheap to live down there? Because they not reinforcing the like using. I feel like just no matter where you live, like the pipes and stuff that we have, the roofs, and like that should just be across the board. Everybody should have that type of stuff.
Well, I think the issue is that their electric company is private. So they don't, but they're not. I mean, they don't have the same regulations. And it could, obviously it's different from state to state, but I still don't feel like, I understand that they don't experience cold weather or stuff like that, but I just don't think that their infrastructure should have collapsed like that.
For some snow. Because it was only like,
it was like in the 30s.
30.
No, 30 degrees. Like 30 something degrees.
But they only got like 8 inches of snow.
I don't know.
But it was in the 30s. Mm-hmm. Which it's not that cold,
Really? Well, but
no, I got to the matter of fact, it got into
us.
the teens.
Okay,
I saw. As a matter of fact, it got into the teens, so I know it was cold.
It was cold, but from people pipe, they had to turn their electricity off. People pipes bursting and like
why?
Yikes.
Well, that's dumb on a lot of levels. Like, I understand state to state regulations and like that's like the foundation of our country is like each state has its own laws and rights and stuff like that, separate from the federal government. But that's cool for stuff like not being able to call Arkansas while you're in Arkansas. It's illegal to do that.
Are you for real? You're joking, right?
Look it up. Anyway.
So I can't say Arkansas.
Yeah.
But if I'm in Kansas, then I can say it.
Arkansas? Why would you say Arkansas and Kansas?
If I'm in Kansas and I'm like, oh, I just left from Arkansas.
Probably.
That's dumb.
Same way, that there's not a standard, because electricity works the same way everywhere you are. Right?
I imagine so.
Like, don't tell me it's like what's happening in Texas is because they cheaped out and didn't use the windshield wiper fluid that doesn't freeze. They bought like the little $3 bottle instead of buying the $8 bottle that that's good to negative 25 degrees.
I don't know, guys.
For the entire infrastructure.
I don't know, guys. I mean, even like... And
then, I'm going to let you finish. I'm sorry. And then what's even wilder to me is that citizens have to put together GoFundMes or these funds donation drives. And
you saw one of their mayors got up out of there. Like, whatever. Don't nobody owe y'all nothing. And
Ted Cruz went to Mexico.
Yeah, went to Mexico. Yeah.
So the government was literally like, deuces.
Yeah.
I ain't moved down here for this. I thought the stars were big and bright, not the snowflakes. And they got up out that jam.
Man. I don't know. I'm praying for everybody. I mean, there has been tremendous loss. I saw a man died because he was on oxygen and he couldn't plug up his machine. Yeah. That's nuts. And who's going to be held accountable for that?
Accountable?
It's crazy.
Accountability?
That's just ridiculous. So, praying for the people in Texas. People in places that are not accustomed to this weather.
Yeah, I can't the Texas thing opened my eyes to that. The fact that things are done stupidly across the board. Mm-hmm. Because I don't care if we know in these northern states the right infrastructure exists to get through the cold,
right? But the thing is, and
I can understand they don't have salt trucks, they don't have this and that.
No,
I can kind of get with that because that's a lot more money allocated to different stuff. But
they even something as simple as their windmills.
Yeah, some
of them were frozen, so they obviously weren't functioning. We don't have that problem because ours are weatherized to withstand cold temperatures or...
Why wouldn't they have weatherized windmills?
Because they don't believe in global warming. So they would never think that Texas would experience this weather.
But still, how much...
Because the dude even went on and was this is why... Before, he was criticizing, the Green New Deal or whatever. Yeah. And, science. It's science. Global warming is a thing.
If I built windmills in Honolulu in July, you can weatherize them. It's gonna be this much more, or you don't have to weatherize them. Just weatherize them.
That's how I would operate.
Just give me the best, no matter what. The only thing that's gonna stop this is if they blow it up.
I don't know. I don't know why. Never mind.
I can understand it. But prayers up.
Oh, and I don't know. Okay, never mind.
What was you going through?
I was thinking of a song. I was like, and it says, I don't know why, and then I couldn't think of the song, but it's been around the world and I can't find my baby and I don't know when I don't know where and I don't know why, whatever.
I thought it was I don't know when.
I don't know when, I don't know why he's gone away and I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
it don't matter. Let me Google it. Been around the world and I can't find my baby and I don't know when. I feel like I don't know when. Is that what you said?
Yeah. I feel like I don't know when, I don't know why. Yeah, that's my baby.
Been around the world.
Anyway,
not Mace.
We getting sidetracked.
I didn't even know. Oh, okay, never mind. Yes, we are. Go.
You found it?
No, the Puff Daddy lyrics came up for "Been Around the World."
And you shouldn't start singing that one.
I was.
Okay. Anyway, your dream apparently has come true.
What?
Kanye and Kim K are getting a divorce.
No. Now.
Dream come true.
Guys. Now.
Dream come true. This is what's going on in Chinky's head right now.
No.
And she just heard that news.
No. I do not.
She's putting up a front.
I would
now.
never
She's
dream. No, let's be clear.
We know how she feels.
Let's be clear. I do not wish the demise of anybody's marriage. That's not something that I would dream of. They got married. I want them to work it out and live up to their vows. Till death do us part. Now, he should have never married her. That's how I feel. But since they got married, I would like them to work it out. They got like 4 kids. Not that you should stay for the kids, but it doesn't make me happy that Kanye is getting a divorce.
Yeah.
And he might not even sign the papers. They might be able to reconcile.
I don't know, man. I would like to think they can myself.
I don't know when and I don't know why. Why he's gone away. Okay. I don't know. Why they getting a divorce?
I don't know.
Irreconcilable differences.
Probably because
she can't deal with his mental health. And she still want to bust it wide open. And he wants her to have a more wifely interest.
You making a whole lot of assumptions. I don't know where this is coming from.
Appearance.
I was going to say, I don't think she can deal with his newfound spirituality.
That's what I just said.
No. You said mental health.
No, that was before. And then I said she can't deal with, she still wants to bust it open and he wants to have a more wifely appearance. That was the beginning. I think that was the beginning of their breakdown.
Oh yeah,
because she was like, he asked her like to change her clothes, and she was like, "Whatever, I've been dressing like this."
But yeah, I thought he came out and was like, "Yeah, I'm cool with the way she dressed."
He lied.
I don't know. I'm not making those assumptions.
If he was cool with it, he wouldn't have told her to change her clothes.
I'm talking. Maybe they talked about. They really discussed it. And
maybe they did discuss it. They probably did discuss it, but if it wasn't an issue for him, he wouldn't have brought it up in the first place. And they could have came to an agreement like, okay, I'm still wear whatever I want to wear, and I ain't gonna. And then he said he wasn't gonna say nothing about it. Maybe they did. I don't know what they was talking about. All I'm saying is, he shouldn't have never married her.
What I'm saying is, he came out and said like, I'm cool with it now.
I heard what you said.
Yeah, I'm not like. So you saying he lied to the people?
Probably.
About that.
He might have lied. I don't know.
Could be.
He probably, I don't want to call anybody a liar. I don't know. Maybe he just, what he say, he was never much of a romantic.
He couldn't take the intimacy.
Yeah, so maybe he just wasn't romantic enough.
What does romantic even mean?
Like literally?
Yeah.
I don't know. It probably had something to do with like the romantic era. Of like, the
romantic era of like what?
Of the world. And like romantic poetry.
Hold on.
Romantic literature.
Stop. Hold on. The romantic era.
Okay.
I never thought about that as like an influence of being romantic.
Yeah, because it's like all like, whimsical.
10 key. Actually, I'm just googled it. Romanticism, artistic movement, 1800 to 1850. Began approximately in 1770. Caspar David Frederick, William Blake, Francisco Goya, Jean-Jacques Rousseau was the father. Rousseau, I don't know. Glorification of nature. Key characteristic: glorification of nature, awareness and acceptance of emotions, celebration of artistic creativity and imagination, emphasis on aesthetic beauty, themes of solitude, focus on exoticism and history, spiritual and supernatural elements, vivid sensory descriptions.
Why you never learn how to turn your volume off on your phone?
Sorry about that. Jeez Louise.
I'm just saying, every week you buzzing or dinging or something.
It don't dawn on me until
it happens.
Yeah.
But that should be on your checklist. Like, boom, we finna talk to the people. Let me turn my phone off.
Okay. We looked up that. All right. They don't give me answers to what romantic is.
Okay, so
you consider yourself romantic? Do you?
I would say I'm pretty romantical. I would say I am.
You what?
Romantical. You ain't never seen Little Rascals?
I can't remember them saying romantical.
Darla said it about Alfalfa.
Oh my God. Alfalfa was romantic.
Yeah, she said he's so romantical.
Okay. So, do you consider yourself romantic?
I think so.
You do consider yourself romantic?
I think so.
Okay. What makes you romantical?
Because I be doing stuff to like show my love.
Like what?
Like
what frame of mind are you in?
I think that whether or not you're romantic depends on how your partner needs to be loved, or how you like something. Some people don't feel love in that way. Like don't need affirmations or physical touch or anything like that. But me, I need that. I need love and affection. So
is being romantic being able to hear and interpret your, not even just your partners, but just love people's love language. I guess. And is being romantic exclusively for your partner? Can you be romantic to your friends?
I think so. I mean, I don't think it's like a specific to romantic relationships. Well, I don't know. I guess it has, maybe.
Okay, so
maybe society says so.
So,
but like you go on friend dates or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that can be considered romantic because we're expressing our love for each other. Like, hey, girl, I'll buy your drink, or whatever.
Hey, bro, I got you on this one, bro.
Yeah. It's like a bromance. So I guess you could be romantic with your friends or whomever you love.
So everybody should be romantic if we boil down to love language is just what you want to receive to make you to feel happy with people, I guess.
Yeah.
To feel loved by people. What you want to receive to how you want to feel loved.
Right. And part of that is like I feel like some people, because that's what they want to receive, that's how they love people, when some people don't need that or don't experience love in that way. Like, you have the whole thing, especially for a romantic or any type of relationship, you have to know how that person expresses love, how they receive love, how they want to be appreciated. Otherwise, just because you like expensive gifts like that holds value, that doesn't mean that that's what I want. Like me, I don't really need you to buy me anything really. I prefer spending quality time.
Cutesy.
So you have to understand what your friends or whomever how they need to be loved.
Your partner or your partner.
Exactly. Very good. So why do you consider yourself romantic? Why are you
after what you said, yeah. But I guess not in the traditional sense.
So
I think a lot of people associate romanticism with, or being romantical with, outward shows of affection. Mm-hmm. And I don't have a problem with that per se. I don't need everybody to know about.
Right, and that's not the only way to be romantic. But a lot of that comes from social media. Because you see all these celebrities or whatever, and how they celebrate Valentine's Day or birthdays and it's so extravagant, and the whole world has to see it. So people hold themselves to that standard, and they shouldn't.
I think it's that to a certain extent, but I think even before social media, it was considered such a grand act of love to. I want to shout it from the mountaintops. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That you in love with this person, and that's considered romantic. When I don't want to tell anybody anything about my personal life.
Right. There's nothing wrong with being private. That doesn't have anything to do with how much I love you, or it's not trying to keep a secret, but some things should be kept private and it's sacred. Yeah. Everybody is not. Everybody don't need to be in your business.
Yeah.
So
I don't identify myself as romantic, but I feel, I'm not gonna say I am or I do this or whatever, but I feel like people I'm involved with would consider me romantic. Mm-hmm. You know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I think that you're thoughtful.
Thoughtful. Okay.
And that can lend to romanticism. Like
romanticality.
Yes. You pay attention. You listen to what people say they want or what they're interested in, and you give great gifts based on that. That's thoughtful, like forward thinking, and that can be considered romantic. Like, oh, he really is paying attention. Yeah. So it's all about people's interpretation too.
Is that all it is, though?
Being romantic?
It's about being romantic. Listening. You hearing the love language. What you want from what your partner wants from you. And you, from that, you apply it how it's supposed to be applied.
I think so.
So just listening.
Yeah, I think it's just expressing, not even listening, yes, but some people that's how they just outwardly express all of their emotions, but they outwardly express love to everybody, and it will be viewed as romantic if that's how that person accepts that love. If that makes sense.
Interesting. No, it does. It's like all things. It's
so complex.
It's a case by case basis.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. Some people even you see the memes or whatever, or on the internet of a picture of like a picnic with like Popeyes and some Hennessy or something, and they'll be like, "Would you stay on this date?" or "What would you do if your man did this?" Nigga, I love Popeyes, and everybody know I'm a sucker for cognac. So yes, this was very romantical to me.
Yeah.
Why would you bring me some filet mignon and I don't even eat beef?
See, also, and I guess standards come into this, but really a lot of this stuff don't be applied to standards. Like on our Valentine's Day date, I cook for you. It gotta come out on Port Your Fine China. honestly, if you cook for me,
I have no problem with paper plate.
Nope,
or the regular plates we use every day.
Zero problem with none of that.
But to me, it's like the thoughtfulness. Like, oh, you grill me some shrimp.
Yeah, you cook.
This is perfect. I ain't gotta cook, and you gonna wash the dishes. It's lit.
Like, even it don't matter what the food is. Like, you don't have to go all out. I would love a steak, but if it's just a cheeseburger.
But you're a burger guy,
cheeseburger. That's what I love,
right?
Or if it's tacos or something like that,
that's hella romantic.
I don't like or if you, of course, I would love a Hublot watch. Mm-hmm. If you just give me a G-Shock, a little $40 G-Shock from DTLR,
blast from the past,
that'd be tight. You know what I'm saying?
Do they still make G-Shocks?
Of course they do.
Wow!
Because they're like actual soldiers and stuff be wearing those watches.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Or like just hunts.
I don't know. Yeah. I remember y'all used to wear those.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that in so long. I want to start. I'm gonna buy myself. Tally and Twine is a black owned watch company. So I'm gonna buy me one.
I still don't see the use for a watch now. I'm all about practicality at this point in my life.
It's just fashion.
Yeah.
I rarely look at the watch for my time.
I realize I'm not an accessory person.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get more into it. When I was younger, I used to wear rings and watches and bracelets and stuff a lot more than I do now.
When I was younger, I used to wear a watch, a bracelet.
But I rarely wear rings anymore.
Sometimes a chain.
I'm trying to make sure. Well, I always have on a necklace or something. I always do. But I'm trying to start wearing earrings and stuff more. And I'm building up my little watch collection. I've bought a couple watches over the last couple of years. And I just wear them instead of wearing my Apple Watch, I just wear that if I'm, trying to be a little more fashionable. But I'm trying to coordinate.
I've been kind of thinking about getting an Apple Watch, but just a fitness tracking watch.
Mm-hmm. Get a little Fitbit or something?
Yeah, but then again, I don't want one. I don't see I see the purpose, but it really don't matter to me.
Then yes, don't
get
one.
I don't think I would be applying it to its full capabilities. I would just be looking at that rate.
Well, for me, when I do, when I'm challenging myself to do something, my Apple Watch is helpful because I can be did I hit 10,000 steps today? Oh, okay. Did I, make sure I stand up however many times? And, my goal is to increase, working out. So that helps me hold myself accountable. Like, dang, you ain't worked out in 3 days. You need to get a workout in, Yeah.
I just try to work out every day or 5 days a week.
I was doing good. I told you I was doing the 21-day challenge or whatever, which I lost 14 pounds.
Nice.
Which is good. But this is the last week of it right now. I haven't really worked out that much because I was studying and I hadn't found that balance. But now I'm getting back into the swing of things. So I'm going to be able to get it back together and continue on my weight loss journey so I can be snatched. Anywho, what else? What was we talking about? How do we get there? Watches. Because you would love a Hublot, but a Hublot. But you would appreciate a G-Shock.
Yeah, I we got to stop. Think about romanticism. We just boiled it down. Being romantic, listen. Mm-hmm. It don't matter how much it costs.
No, it's the thought. It's literally the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Now, but however, I will say,
don't give me no cheap mess.
No, not that. Not that. But I want you to consider the quality of the gifts that I get you. Now, if I give you $300 worth of stuff that you love, please don't come through. And this is something that I regularly give you nice gifts. Don't keep giving me no Chipotle gift cards.
What if it's a $300 Chipotle gift card?
I don't want that much Chipotle. And I think gift cards are the easy thing, thoughtless anyway. I give gift cards to children so they can go buy whatever they want. Their mama take them and they approve it. So I ain't got time to be trying to find no gift for no kids. Well, my kid, obviously I do, but other people's kids, they get a gift card.
Absolutely.
So don't give me no gift cards anyway. I don't receive love that way.
You don't want a gift card?
Not from my boyfriend.
Okay.
Not for like, I mean, you can randomly give me gift cards if you like. But not like, I don't really want no gift card for Valentine's Day or my birthday. I want you to be a little more thoughtful.
Yeah.
Like well, no, we talked, like, if I get you an expensive gift, I want an expensive gift too. Otherwise, the quality of your gifts is going to probably go down. Is that petty? It don't matter.
No, I think, I mean, that's just the standard that you uphold, that you try to uphold. And you got to hope that people match it. I think, like, the whole thing where I'm giving you money, I'm just giving you straight up money for Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. It just lends to the transactional vibe of relationships.
Yeah, it's not thoughtful at all.
It's I'm just like, I know you like money here.
That's cool. Everybody loves money. Everybody needs money. But you probably, if you're giving me $10,000 for Valentine's Day, you probably regularly give me money. Yeah. So that's not romantic to me. This is like something that you do every day. But then some people feel like Valentine's Day is every day. You know, people say that all the time. Yeah. So I don't know.
It's kind of late.
Just be mad your business.
Again, we late to the party, I guess, or we playing the game differently.
I just be mad at my business.
Honestly. Speaking of being romantic, I watched Malcolm and Marie.
And did you love it?
Nope.
No.
Not gonna say I loved it.
What word would you use?
It was okay. I liked it. I liked it enough. It was cool.
I thought it was interesting.
Very boring. Super boring. Like,
wait, you just said you liked it.
It was well acted, well directed, shot very well. Mm-hmm. I thought, and like the actors were incredible. Mm-hmm. But it's boring and predictable.
Well, after a couple rounds, it was predictable. But
yeah, like it was too long.
I felt like it should have been like a short film.
It should have been like 45 minutes at most. If it was 45, right, 45 minutes at most. Yeah. If it was that, I might have liked it a little bit more, but like it was like 25 minutes into the movie where I was like, yeah, this is okay. I've had enough of this. Like after their first argument and they got back and was cool again, I'm like, okay, when the other shoe gonna drop? Because that's all this movie got going for it, is that tension. Mm-hmm. And I don't know who these people are. I really cannot identify with them that hard. Mm-hmm.
I think that
so it was just like,
it was very like film festival-y. Like it should have just been a short film. Yeah. I think that it was interesting. If they would if it would have been shorter, they could have got to their point faster. But I think it did a good job of displaying just abusive relationships. Like they don't need to be together. They at least need therapy. Because who finna argue all night? Number one. They said some pretty hurtful things to each other. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was very, I can see why some people would be triggered by watching that.
I wasn't like triggered by it. It was just, it got to a point where it was just like, okay. I thought, I didn't even think about the abuse angle, because I think the overriding narrative of it was like they do love each other. Mm-hmm. they just, they dealing with stuff. They both dealing with stuff, which we all are. It's very human film.
Mm-hmm. A very human, abusive human film.
But like a lot of relationships are just like that,
and that's not okay.
It's not.
It's not normal.
But they are. The problem is that it is normal. Like it's normal to just argue all night into the morning.
I'm not doing that. I've literally never done that.
Never in my life.
I've literally never.
So
done
that's what
that.
I'm saying. I can't identify with that. Like when
I would have made the macaroni, and that was gonna be the end of my night.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna go back and forth.
I wouldn't have went to sleep.
Right. I'm not gonna go back and forth or nothing like that.
Or
I would have addressed. She should have just addressed what she had to say instead of like being.
This nigga was being stupid though. From the very beginning. Spoiler alert for Malcolm and Marie. Go watch it. It's like an hour. It's almost 2 hours. But spoiler alert. Jump ahead. The nigga, you didn't thank your girlfriend at your speech, bro.
People forget people.
Especially when she was a big part of this movie. It's inspiration.
Mm-hmm. But it wasn't. It was a amalgamation of a lot of his past relationships.
But he used her suicide scene in the movie,
mm-hmm.
as well as her overdosing in Chinatown or something.
Mm-hmm. He should have thanked her. Yes, he should have. But she should have said that that's why she was upset, instead of just say that you're upset. Why we gotta drag things out? Why you gotta throw subliminals? Just say what you're upset about, and we can fix it, or not. Yeah, we can address it.
Yeah, she was acting childish too. But yeah, it was like none of that is compelling. Like I like, okay, this is a frivolous argument that y'all having.
Yeah, I just thought that it was interesting. An interesting portrayal of an abusive relationship, and the fact that they probably think that they really do love each other, but it's really some kind of codependency, that they're together, and then they say all this stuff like, I don't want to be with nobody that thinks like that about me and would say that to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just nasty. So that's what I thought was interesting, just that people accept things that they shouldn't and say things that, they didn't need to be together. Obviously.
They should at least get therapy, like you said. But the fact that I know that people are like that, and you see these train wreck relationships all the time,
mm-hmm.
and they be married and have kids and all type of stuff like that,
mm-hmm.
and it be like, what? What? Yeah, y'all hate each other, really. Like,
right.
So, like, knowing that on and it's a movie, so it's like, this ain't even real. Like, it's like, this is boring. Like, it's almost 2 hours of this is boring. Like, watch people argue. If they ain't start fighting, it's boring.
Now, I did like when she came back with the knife,
and I knew she was faking.
I knew she was faking.
I'm like, this is booty.
I'm like, I liked it, but I like Zendaya too.
I don't mind Zendaya.
I like her.
I think I don't.
You ain't never watched
like
Casey Undercover?
Huh?
Casey Undercover? No.
I like John David Washington.
I do too.
But I like the way they performed very well. I thought it was well done across the board. But it was just like, overall, it was like,
you could have did without it.
It was various moments where I just checked out. And like, dang, this is still going on. They still ain't just went to sleep. Like, oh my God.
Did you watch Judas and the Black Messiah?
I ain't watched it yet, but I'm into.
Yeah, you need to watch it. I thought it was pretty interesting. It's all, I know who Fred Hampton was or whatever. But it's just interesting seeing different portrayals, and this movie is more so from the perspective of William O'Neill. So I thought they did a good job. I thought it was pretty good.
I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, it just, of course, when you watch stuff like that, it just makes you think about, like, they hated him so much, like, just the idea that black people can excel. Somebody, just because he's trying to uplift his people, not putting down nobody, not doing nothing to nobody, but just trying to put his people in a better situation. And y'all gotta kill him for that. It's
a European ideology. I think we talked about it. It's threatening to them. Like, they feel like if his people are uplifted and they become, equals to their people, they're gonna overtake them. They're just gonna kill them off. But that's not even the case.
No, it's not. We just gonna be mad in our business.
We can live alongside each other.
Y'all the ones that can't have no equals. So yes, I think it was a good watch. You should definitely watch it. I've been watching. Y'all know I was doing my MCU binge, which I still don't understand why the Spider-Man movies are not on there.
They not a part of the
they
MCU.
Need to be on there.
They're not a part of the MCU.
They need to be up in there.
I don't know what to tell you.
Peter Parker is in there.
Ain't Spider-Man Far From Home on there?
No, none of the Spider-Man movies are not on there.
Sony. It's Sony that's keeping them off of there.
They need to be on there. Anyway.
Disney about Sony's son.
I'm sure. But I like watching stuff from the beginning. Like, and binging stuff. I don't know why. I just feel like when you binge it, you could just, it's all right there, and you could just keep it, putting everything together. So I'm all the way, I'm done. I just got to watch the last episode of WandaVision. Have you been watching WandaVision?
Yes, the last episode was really good.
So, the one that came out this week? It's interesting how, because I'm happy that I didn't stop watching it after the first two episodes, but I'm just like, I don't get it.
Yeah, so a lot of people complain about the first 3 episodes.
Yeah,
a lot of people complain about those.
Well, the third episode I was like, okay, I started, putting it together. But the first two,
I think the fourth episode is when it was like, okay, this is what's actually going on. Without the first 3 episodes, it's hard to gain an appreciation for the fourth episode.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like, they can really only do the first 3 episodes like that because it's a TV show. And I feel like it's taking advantage of the fact that this is not a movie; it's a TV show. So like, we gonna play with these tropes and all that stuff. As you see, they're an amalgam of like different sitcoms from like the latest episode. It really, because this is like this is like the modern era now. So they use
what show they using?
They like Modern Family and The Office.
Okay,
it's like seem to be like the main
2 shows
inspirations. Right.
All the rest of the shows
I watched The Office. What was the rest of the shows? I couldn't peg that. I was thinking Roseanne in the 90s.
No, that was Family Ties was the 90s.
Oh, okay.
That's because you ain't watched Nick at Night. But it was the Dick Van Dyke Show. Bewitched.
I remember I saw Bewitched. I knew.
Bewitched was the second episode.
Yeah.
So 50s, 60s, 70s was
Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch. Then
I knew that was a Brady
Family
Bunch.
Ties.
I didn't know. Family Ties I never watched.
And then what was episode 6?
What
was episode 6? Or did 6 just come out? Was 6 yesterday?
7 was yesterday.
So what was 6? It was
6
Dick
was
Van
the
Dyke.
90s.
So Dick Van Dyke,
Bewitched.
What was after Bewitched? Brady Bunch.
80s. Was that Family Ties?
No, Family Ties was in the 90s, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It don't matter. That's not important. That's not important. I gotta watch the last episode.
You like
I didn't understand why why she brought what was his name in X-Men?
Pietro, right?
No, that's what she cast him as. But what is his character in
Quicksilver?
X-Men? Quicksilver.
Quicksilver is Pietro.
So why did they? Okay.
So
I don't remember that. I just don't remember his story from X-Men.
So they're the same character. Like what happened with the MCU? What happens with Quicksilver and Wanda Maximoff or Scarlet Witch is that they're both X-Men. They're members of they're like I think they might have been members of X-Men, but like typically villains of X-Men because they Magneto's children,
right?
But they also Avengers, so so like technically Marvel had the rights to them still because they Avengers and they had the rights to all the Avengers. So it was like a dual rights thing where it was using Quicksilver with the X-Men, but they wasn't using Scarlet Witch though. I think she was like way younger, but they're supposed to be twins,
right?
Or something like that. I don't know. I like they never really got into it with X-Men, like because they just didn't use Scarlet Witch.
Right. That's why I'm like I don't get. Okay, but now it makes sense.
So, what I think they gonna do, like this is a sign of like that there's parallel universes, and I think they pull Pietro from the other universe, and that's going because like they saying Doctor Strange.
I gotta watch. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it no more. I gotta watch the last episode. Well, go ahead.
No, it ain't. I ain't speaking from the last. I'm speaking from.
I want to be caught up.
From what? I'm speaking from what I know, and like what's been talked about. They saying Doctor Strange is going to appear in WandaVision at some point, or something like that. They saying that, or Wanda is going to appear in Doctor Strange's new movie, The Multiverse of Madness.
Okay.
So they saying like when they destroyed the Infinity Stones, like it threw everything out of whack.
Okay.
And like, I think. Because Wanda is really, really powerful. Actually, she's really a power. Like her powers is like almost unlimited. But you will see the next episode because it takes a turn. But
I'm so excited! I'm gonna go home and watch it today.
But I'm excited for what this means because they're gonna bring the X-Men back. I wonder if that's how they're gonna do it.
I really don't want to watch X-Men without Logan.
That's what everybody. That's why X-Men sucks now.
like I still haven't watched.
All the X-Men without him have sucked.
What's the movie?
Except for Deadpool.
What's the most recent movie without him? I can't remember. Whatever. I ain't watching. New Mutants. Is that a movie?
Yeah. I still ain't seen that one either.
I haven't watched it. And I used to be like on the X-Men movies, but after Logan, like, I cried. I cried.
Logan was really sad. But it was good though.
Yeah, it was.
It was the best. It was like that was the best X-Men movie to me. Well, no, honestly, I feel like we talked about this. I really like First Class. That's why I'm hoping that they keep Michael Fassbender as Magneto and James McAvoy as Professor X, and they just bring them over, get a new Logan. They don't have to get a new Logan, but it's just like X-Men versus Avengers.
We'll see.
I think that's going to be the next big... Well, I think Fantastic Four is going to be the next big movie. I think the next big event is going to be X-Men versus Avengers in this vein. But I don't know. That's just theories.
We'll see. Write that down. Rosetti said it first.
Oh, God.
What else?
So what you think of the MCU overall, now that you've caught up?
I like it. I wish I would have, been into it more. I think they're all pretty well done. When I watched all of them though, while I appreciate Black Panther, rest in peace, Chad Boseman. What is his name?
Chadwick Boseman.
I'm putting both together.
Right. Chadman Boswick.
It was kind of weak. It was kind of yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the weaker.
It was one of the weaker
movies.
ones. Yeah. I mean, I like Black Panther for sure. Hey, auntie. He was so fat in that movie.
I'm not a Michael B. Jordan hater. I love Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, Young Wallace.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was watching Hardball the other day.
He was what was his name?
I just want to play.
Right, his mom was. I can't think of it. He was too old.
Yeah, I can't think of what his name was at Hardball. But yeah.
And he ended up joining the gang.
Yeah. I can't remember his name. But
I love Michael B. Jordan, but his villain is so like Killmonger is just kind of weak.
Yeah.
Like especially once you put him next to the other MCU villains, like even some of the weaker ones are better than him.
Yeah, it wasn't. I think he did a good job. I liked the movie. I love the movie, but it wasn't as
Killmonger wasn't that. He just wasn't hard.
Yeah.
He was cool, but he wasn't like. And I have issues with a lot of the villains in the MCU movies, but Killmonger.
I mean, Thanos was like the ultimate villain.
He was perfect.
Ultimate villain.
Yeah, he was perfect, and he won too. Like,
yeah, he really did. Yeah. So yeah, that's that on that. You know what I don't like? I don't like the fact that this girl, the Gorilla Glue girl, is famous. She doing interviews on talk shows and radio shows.
I was reading an article in the Post, the New York Post, saying that her GoFundMe was under investigation.
Say word for what?
Apparently, she's not going to use any of the funds from it now that she is a celebrity and is starting her own merch line and making money off IG. And since she is doing all that, she's like, I'm not going to keep the GoFundMe money. I'm going to donate it to charity. And apparently, with GoFundMe, you have to use the funds for whatever you listed.
The reason.
Yeah. And if you don't, I guess it's considered fraud. Even if it's going to something charitable. So I think she's got to jump over that red tape to get it to where she can donate.
First of all, she should have closed it or whatever once the doctor agreed to
do it for free. Yep.
She should have closed it.
Yep.
I think so. Whatever. But she should have wanted to donate it in the first place. But whatever. That's up. What's up? We ain't gotta talk about her no more.
I'm happy that she got taken care of.
Absolutely.
But the obsession with our hair is a little alarming to me. We've had a hair episode. We talk about like taking care of our hair and the therapy in that, and doing that, properly. And what is the mindset that? What does it say about this mindset that you gotta do everything in your power to look good, so good that you you went to the garage.
It was on top of her refrigerator.
You went on top of your refrigerator and you sprayed industrial glue in your hair
and blow dried it.
And dried it in, set it in. That's like a dude. I ain't got no hair. I'm gonna spray Flex Seal and scrape the lining correctly.
Not Flex Seal.
I need some Flex Seal. It is iceberg right here. It's probably been melted, but it is ice. Is this
your balcony?
Yeah.
Ooh.
The gutter's leaking, and it's been leaking like crazy. And I looked, and it's just like I'll show you later, but it's so yikes. I need some Flex Seal. Not for my hair though. My hair got two. I need to get a haircut.
I can't identify with that because I'm not a person. And side note, I really, really, really want the days of us swirling our edges and slicking them down to our eyebrows and stuff like that.
It look like somebody licked their hand.
I hate it. I hate it.
Look good for massa.
I hate them swirling baby hairs.
Yeah. I don't even like they call baby hairs.
And most of the time, they're not baby hairs. It's just your edges is broke off. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not judging because, I got some shaky edges on the right side. Anyway, I don't manipulate my hair a lot. And I think, I've said before, I think that's why it flourishes. Like, I oil it up, moisturize it, make sure it's good. But I don't do too much to my hair.
Same.
I don't know why people. Maybe that's why I'm not married yet.
Because you don't do too much.
Because I don't be slicking down my edges and stuff.
You gotta do the.
Maybe I don't care enough about my appearance.
Gotta get some gots to be glue.
I not.
Gotta get rid of them dreadlocks.
Especially my locks.
They cause them dread. You're not married.
Maybe so. I don't want to put like too much product because it builds up in your locks and stuff. I don't.
And you gotta wash your hair every.
Yeah.
I think we over obsessed with that stuff. Me personally, I've never been like. I like to see a woman with a short haircut. Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited about the cut I'm gonna get when I cut my locks off.
But at the same time, I like when your hair down to your butt. Like that's cool too. But I think my
as long as your hair is clean and presentable.
My stance has always been, if your hair, like you said, is clean, presentable, you combed it out, and it looks nice, like you don't got to do nothing else to it. Mm-hmm. Now, that's how I treat my hair. Nobody else got to treat their hair like that. But at the same time, you should just take care of your hair. You don't have to add all this other stuff to it. And
the standard
glue.
The standard of beauty is just so ridiculous.
It's crazy that like women are expected to, like, they gotta have a new fried and dyed hairdo every week. Mm-mm.
First of all, I'm not sitting in nobody's shop all that time. One, because they be talking about foolishness. Mm-hmm. The stylists be overbooking, and I got to wait, and you don't start at 3 people here while you still got me under the dryer. I hate going to the shop now. Mm-hmm. Like, when I take my baby to get her hair done, I don't like it. Yeah. But she doesn't overbook. It'd really be only my baby in there. And I go to people that I know are not going to be wasting my time.
Yeah, that's why I like the simplicity of being a man. You just go, and matter of fact, not the simplicity of being a man, because there's men who grow their hair out and get their hairs fried and dyed. That's cool. The simplicity of my routine. Mm-hmm. I just go get it chopped off whenever I'm ready. In between that, like today, I woke up.
You put your juices and berries in there.
Well, I worked out first. Mm-hmm. I like to get a good sweat before I wash my hair and my face.
Yeah, morning workouts are the best.
Yeah, and just get all that sweat out. I'm gonna get all the pores opened up. Take a nice hot shower, cool it, wash my hair, feel fresh and clean, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. And then when I'm ready, I'll get my hair cut again. But for now, I'm just gonna take care of the hair, comb it. Put oils and juices and berries, and smile, be cute, right?
I think that's all it takes. It worked for me.
I hate, and like, you can do whatever you want to your hair if that's what you want to do, but I hate that it's like people not doing it for them. They doing it so they don't look bad. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So people don't judge them. Mm-hmm. And that's so weak, man. Like who cares about? Like, why do we care so much about hair? Like, why is it so tied to attractiveness?
I don't know. But like, what's the little rapper name that I think he just got out of jail? I hate his hair, but he ugly. What's his name? Kodak Black.
Oh yeah, he got the freeforms, right?
I've already said I don't like freeform. I don't like wicks. I just don't like them. Just personal preference. Yeah. It's not attractive to me. Mm-hmm. But people should be able to do whatever they want to do with their hair, and it's plenty of people that find him attractive despite his hair.
No, he ugly. whatever hairstyle.
I'm pretty sure that there are people attracted to him. Don't he got baby mamas?
Everybody got baby mamas apparently out here.
Apparently.
I was talking to my homie yesterday, and like his girl that you know he wanted to talk to, and like she was like she perfect, but she got a kid though. I'm like, dang. Everybody got kids. Like,
yeah.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
No. And one of my Facebook friends, he actually has made a post like that he keeps meeting people, like he's having to reconsider, should he reconsider not dating women with children? And I don't feel like he should have to, but it is more and more people that, you know, their relationship didn't go the way they thought it would or whatever, and they're, you know, they have children.
They still deserve.
But he doesn't want children. He don't want no kids. Right. So why would I deal with somebody that got kids already? Mm-hmm. You know. But he was just saying that it's becoming increasingly difficult to find somebody that ain't got no kids.
It is.
So that's something to consider. Anyway,
it's nuts, man.
You got a recommendation? A recommendation?
Of course.
Got a recommendation?
So given that I sit in front of a computer all day.
Mm-hmm. Was you going to recommend an ergonomic keyboard?
No.
Lumbar support?
I can recommend some exercises to do.
Stretching is very important.
I stretch. I try to stretch every day after work, before I work out. But so what I was gonna say is, sit at a desk all day. I'm on the internet all day. And I used to just listen. I listen to podcasts and music on my phone. More recently, I've just been on YouTube with my speakers blaring. Luckily, there's plenty of full albums on YouTube. Mm-hmm. So I'm usually doing that. I'm listening to MF Doom. So for whatever reason, Victor Vaughn 2 is not on Apple Music, so I'll be listening to that on YouTube now. And so as you know, it goes. They make the playlist, like they just add stuff that you think you would like to listen to. Mm-hmm. So I came across Metaphorical Villainy. This is not an official Doom track. This is not unofficial anything. Mm-hmm. It's like somebody mixed and altered, like this whole Doom, got some acapellas out. Somebody picked that up, get some instrumentals, and they mashed them together. The instrumentals they used was from Nujabes, mm-hmm. who is like a Japanese pioneering producer, like DJ, composer, sound engineer. Mm-hmm. He passed away. So R.I.P. Nujabes.
Oh, why?
I'm not sure how he died. Actually, he died in 2010, though.
Oh, I thought he died recently.
Nah, he died a long time ago.
Oh. Not that his cause of death is less important, but I'm just saying, I thought he died recently.
He died in a car accident. Wow. Dang. So, R.I.P. Nujabes. His birthday was just February 7th. And this came out in honor of his birthday last year, Metaphorical Villainy.
Oh, okay.
And there's some tracks on there that is pretty hard. Like, production wise.
You said it's on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube, but it's on SoundCloud as well. It was mixed and arranged by Altered Crates. And like Nujabes is like considered the godfather of lo-fi hip hop, chill hop, which is like came to prominence around 2010, and still to this day, like you can on YouTube you can find a 48-hour mix of lo-fi hip hop mm-hmm. that you can just play into the ends of the earth.
I don't be doing that no more. I used to listen to music on YouTube, but I haven't in a while. Maybe because I mostly use Tidal and or Apple.
Same with me. I was using Apple, and like now I'm back on YouTube, and mm-hmm. especially since I'm just sitting in here, I'm by myself. I'm not disturbing nobody. Mm-hmm. I just play it off the speakers. But yeah, Metaphorical Villainy. Have you ever heard of Samurai Champloo?
Nope.
It's an anime that Nujabes did the tracks to.
Oh, okay.
And he did the anime. He did the opening. It's called Battle Cry. It's a classic anime opening.
I'll take your word for it.
And Doom rapped on it. And it's just like, this is nice. This is nice. I love this. I love it here. So, Metaphorical Villain, I think it's only 9 tracks, 27 minutes.
Okay.
Go check it out. I highly recommend it.
Shizzle.
And if you don't know who Nujabes is, you don't know who MF Doom is, this is an excellent primer.
All right.
And just mash up the Godfather of chill hop, Godfather of underground hip hop. I didn't call him a Godfather, I'm calling him the villain. The villain of underground hip hop. You have a word for us?
I want you to understand that you were born alone and you're going to die alone. Govern yourself accordingly. Don't worry about what other people got going on. Just do what you need to do to be your best self. People make you upset. Don't worry about it. Cut them off. Snip, snip. Don't upset yourself. If people don't understand why you're doing something, it's not for them to understand. You keep on minding your business. If somebody think you too old to go back to school, tell them to mind their business. You don't need that energy. Because they're not going to take your tests with you. They're not going to help you study. You're going to be by yourself. So do whatever makes you happy. Whatever you need to do to be your best self. And that is all.
In the great words of Q-Tip, if your sister is a bitch, your brother is a jerk, leave them both alone and continue with your work.
That is very appropriate for this. Very appropriate. Okay, that's all.
There's a difference between black artists and whack artists.
What?
You know the difference between black artists and whack artists?
What is the difference?
Black artists, I'm in support of, but not if you whack.
So you're saying, okay, I got you. I got you. Just because you're black, I'm not going to listen to you because you're whack.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
And
Okay.
Thank you for listening. Y'all come back here.
Bye.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
You got to put a little more.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Yep, very good.